Boys and girls, this is the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and you're listening to Going In Raw, baby.
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife, Marie. And you are going in Smackdown Live.
Hi, this is Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke watching Going In the Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to. John Cena has his match at WrestleMania.
All the usual pleasantries, huh?
Okay, so here's the thing. I kind of want to change that up a little bit because it's too routine.
Yeah.
And we're making a big change for our live audience very shortly. This is the last... What?
I had a thought today.
Oh, that's not good.
Maybe we should try something new.
That's never good.
Instead of doing the itch toy thing, let's go to Mixer. That's the new thing.
Is that the future?
That's the future,
Is
man.
that the future?
After AJ Styles live streams.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not sure what kind of infrastructure Mixer has for, like, we already have subs on Twitch. We already have money coming in on Twitch.
Let's talk about John Cena.
No, we got to talk about the change real quick, man.
You said you okay.
What? The Twitch thing?
It's fine.
What? I said what?
No, you were jumping right in to talk about John Cena. I'm like, let's talk about John Cena. He's like, no, let's backtrack about talking about the Twitch thing.
Oh, well, no. Well, here's the thing. This is the reason why I was jumping right into it. I want to get into that rhythm because if I say during one of our live recaps, right here, youtube.com/Steven Larson, yes, for our larger VOD audience, that's true. But in the moment, I look like a-hole because we're not going to be on YouTube. Right, we're going to be on the Twitch doing our live stuff.
All right, let's talk about John Cena.
So follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/Steven Larson. And so, yeah, no, I think, I like the idea of hopping right into it, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
So the two big Mania matches
were established the most underwhelming ways possible. Agree or disagree?
Yeah.
It was
here's the annoying thing. SmackDown wasn't that bad tonight. SmackDown was all right
Here's
tonight.
the thing. Like, if you just want to sit there, turn the old brain off, enjoy some decent wrestling.
Nothing was insultingly bad. Baron didn't show up and talk.
No, that was all good. Bray pointing at the Mania sign, that's bordering on insultingly bad for Bray.
Okay, so we can start there. John Cena versus The Fiend at WrestleMania. That's the match.
Confirmed.
They had set it up in a the setup was relatively creative. John Cena, although asinine, it didn't make any sense. Why would a guy show up and say, what am I going to do for WrestleMania? Nothing. I'm not going to be there. So I guess I just wasted this last part of SmackDown tonight.
I guess the point of it, though, was worth saying. And hopefully, until the end when he kind of like undoes everything he said he just said. So he comes out and says, and I don't know if this is like his own little wrinkle of the storyline or what, but I kind of like it. It's like, I'm all about the future here in WWE. I know all you are. You got passionate WWE Universe. You guys are all looking to the future. Mm-hmm. Like, I almost took that as a dig on Brock and Goldberg having the belts.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Intended or not. He goes, because of that, my role at WrestleMania will be no role. I won't be there because I want those spots to go to young talent who are here earning it every day. Spots at Mania are earned, not demanded, was his line.
It was very much written for the vocal crowd or the vocal audience that was like really not into the whole Goldberg winning the Universal title thing here. Us, you guys, everybody watching right here, everybody but a couple people here and there who are like, yeah, sure, whatever, Goldberg's fine, who cares, 53 years old, and basically his new finisher is a suplex, and not a very good one at that.
No.
So, yeah, I mean, he basically, addressed that, saying, hey, I am listening. I know a lot of you people feel left out, but I am listening, and I'm here, and I'm going to move aside so that the future can move on.
And he goes, this isn't goodbye. This is just goodbye for now. I want to do this here in my hometown, in front of my family.
Boston.
In Boston. He's from the Boston area. He's from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I don't know where West Newbury, Massachusetts is in relation to Boston. Anyways.
It's near Boston.
Anyways, he, after he finished, he dropped the mic, went ringside. I guess he had some family members there, and walked up the ramp. He's top of the stage. He's doing his salute. Lights go down. Lights come back up. You know what that means. Fiend's in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So we get a shot, a close-up of Cena, and he's all, where is he?
Mm-hmm.
And the camera pans over. There's Fiend behind him. And I'm happy you captured this on Twitter for posterity because it was so quick I didn't notice it live. But the way, like, they must be using a long lens because it really compressed the space between John Cena and the Fiend.
Yeah.
So it's like a perfect metaphor for the Fiend's, like, predicament right now.
Yeah.
So you got huge John Cena in the foreground. And like
even when I bring it up, like it looks so goofy. Hold on, I'm going to show the live and
miniature Fiend. It's like forced perspective from Lord of the Rings.
It is, yeah.
How they made the hobbits look small.
Yeah.
When they weren't using CG, and it's I mean, part of me wishes that some creative mind WWE is like, this perfectly sums up the Fiend's like current state right now.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Oh, that's why.
And so Fiend walks out, and rather doing what the Fiend normally does, which is sticking his hand in somebody's mouth immediately, he just does this.
Oh, man. They had him point at the sign.
At the WrestleMania sign.
Why would they have him point at the sign?
If there's anybody in the universe who should never point at the damn Mania sign.
Look, it's Cena versus Tiny Fiend.
I know.
It's Cena versus Tiny Fiend. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're not listening to it, there's a picture of it here. He looks like he's like a little tiny. This, you know what this looks like? It looks like there's a show, and then there's like a pop-up for Watch SmackDown this Friday night.
He looks like one of his puppets in Firefly Funhouse.
He does.
That's what he looks
exactly.
like. So Fiend points to the sign. In no universe, anywhere in the multiverse, should the Fiend Bray Wyatt point at the WrestleMania sign in order to challenge John Cena. And Cena looks at him, gives him a tip of the cap. I guess that means match is on, and that's that. Lights go down, show ends with the Fiend or Bray Wyatt's laughing going through the in-house speakers.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Literally anything else would have made more sense than this. If Bray Wyatt, just listen, if Bray Wyatt had shown up as Fiend Bray Wyatt, that would have made sense because he just lost against Goldberg and maybe he's having a breakdown and he has to relive stuff, right? If he had shown up in any other manner, but he just walks out there and you could see it. I mentioned this before the camera started rolling. You can see it in his body language that even he knows pointing at the goddamn sign is the stupidest, most pedestrian thing they could possibly have him do. Okay, how do you want to do this, Vince? Well, go out there and point at the sign, goddamn.
Not really.
I'm the Fiend, though. Like, I fully expected, as Cena was, like, talking to those kids, Firefly Funhouse to show up. I was totally expecting it.
So here's the thing. All the
So good for you for, beating my expectations.
I know. So here, when I was watching this and Cena was setting this up, like, oh, I'm not going to take a current roster member's spot. I'm essentially part-timer. Spots at Mania earned. I just can't come in and request one. I probably could, given all I've done, but I'm not going to do that because I have too much respect for the current roster. We're so glad that you are our friend. Bray shows up and just needles him.
Yeah.
Well, there's two things wrong with all this. One, like, why is the Fiend just now cool, like, with getting destroyed by Goldberg? That should be an issue.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, we'll get to the whole Goldberg Reigns thing later.
You could say that maybe he thinks going after Cena is a bigger deal and he'll deal with that stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, so I thought it'd be kind of cool, and they've done this before with Mania matches where Fiend shows up and is like, "Hey, John," and essentially call him out for essentially being what The Rock was several years ago.
Yeah.
In the Fiend's way.
You never hear, man. You never hear, John. Oh, I'm a huge John Cena fan.
Oh, now you care about the young talent. Where was that 10 years ago?
It'd be great if
and you roll Nexus footage from SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Roll footage of him getting beat by Cena.
Exactly. Just do a montage of Cena squashing young talent.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's needling him. And John's like, oh, I know what you want. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me back in the ring.
Yeah.
Sorry, not interested.
Yeah.
And this, like, week after week. And you have to have Cena even there most of the time. Just week after week, Bray just like needling until he goes.
Well, okay.
Steps over the line. Cena shows up. It's like, okay, you finally crossed the line. I'll do it.
Well, here's another way you can do it, and maybe they'll
and it builds. Sorry,
maybe they'll still do this because I think this is what I'm about to suggest is a really cool idea. John Cena is, the children's wrestler. He's known. He does all the Make-A-Wish stuff. He's never gone heel. He's always literally tonight we saw him shaking the hands of kids. when he left the ring. Have Bray Wyatt just sort of adopt John Cena's persona. Have Firefly Bray.
No, Mini Bray should have been sitting next to those kids.
Mini Bray.
That's what it should have been.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been.
There is no actual Mini Bray. No. Contrary to what that picture looks like. It just
looks like it, but there should have been, just for the sake of the image of him going shaking the kid's hand, Mini Bray pops up above the barricade. That'd been great.
Yeah.
Let me in.
Let me in.
Let me in.
Anything could have been better what they did.
Yeah, pointing at the sign is terrible.
Anything.
It's like so we hated him losing to Goldberg, right? And him versus Cena is like, okay, cool. I personally think we have some contemporaries who don't think this, but and hey, look, you and I have both admitted to being total dullards many times over. I kind of feel like the Fiend's going to win this at WrestleMania.
One would hope.
You'd think.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't be that stupid, but then they've proven time and time again that they are. That he is, that Vince is.
Yeah. I know.
But
here's the thing. I'm hoping, granted, these are words coming out of a pro wrestler's mouth, so grain of salt. I'm hoping there's some shred of truth in what John Cena said in the ring tonight.
Agreed. Yeah.
And if there's anybody that has this way to go to Vince and go, history has proven this to be the case.
Yeah.
To go to Vince goes,
yeah,
we're not doing it this way.
Yeah.
I'm going out in my back tonight.
Yeah.
Even if Vince says, "Oh, John, we slated you to win," and hopefully, John will say, "No, it doesn't make a lick of sense." Something Goldberg should have said.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Cena should. I would hope it goes.
I know Vince wants these things, but can't Goldberg just say, "No, I'm good, Vince. I'm good. You want that Mania match? Sure, but I'm doing the title."
He's like, you could do me versus Reigns without belts involved,
right? Yeah, but I want Reigns to have that title without him getting booed. So, well,
the crowd was chanting. Apparently, I didn't hear it, but on Twitter, people were saying they were chanting, "You both suck."
So, mission accomplished. So, okay, let's just hop right into this.
So there was an advertised Elimination Chamber match for number one contender to Universal title. Apparently, that's not happening at all. Mm-hmm. I know card is subject to change, but usually some semblance of the matches advertised will happen. Mm-hmm. Instead, you can tell probably earlier day or last night, they decided to do this tag team Elimination Chamber match. It'll be great. It'll be a lot of fun. All the teams involved are great. It should be a really good match. Upside of having no men's match will be the women's match will probably main event the show. That's great. Huge win for Shayna Baszler, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In the main event of another show. That's awesome. That being said, Reigns has the reputation that he's given everything. He comes out and just says, "I'm next to Goldberg." 45 minutes later, to announce that's the match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Make him earn it.
Yeah, I know. Elimination Chamber is coming up, but they're going to have tag teams in that and the women's match over on Raw. So they're going to have
the Raw women's number one contender match and then the tag team title match. Those are the two chamber matches.
Okay,
probably.
So hold on a second. I missed this, but people were talking about it.
What? Sheamus?
Yeah.
Last week. He said he's going to go in Elimination Chamber.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, that's right.
And exterminate some rats. And then Lacey Evans, like 3 weeks ago, said she's going to be in the chamber and wants to beat 5 other women.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What happened? They just telling everybody. Oh yeah, we're doing this Elimination Chamber. We're gonna have.
I imagine Vince walking backstage. You're in a chamber match. You're in a chamber match. You're in a chamber match.
How many divisions we got? They all got chambers.
So, but I mean, that's for me. It's the most galling thing is the idea, whether it's fair or not, that Reigns has been pushed down her throat, been given everything. And then he has to give him this, kayfabe wise.
Yeah.
Like, storyline, make him earn it. Like, he came out and he's about to say, say he's about to say something. I'm next. Before he can say a word, I don't know. I don't want it to be Baron, but Baron comes out. Mm-hmm. And it's like, hold on. If anybody around here deserves to get a piece of Goldberg, it's me. Mm-hmm. And then have everybody else who'd be in that chamber match come out and be in the ring right there.
Yeah.
Then you build the story. I know we only have a week till chamber.
Yeah.
And that's the dullards over at WWE in terms of scheduling this crap. Mm-hmm. Like, why are you going to have a pay-per-view a week and a half after another pay-per-view? Mm-hmm. Come on.
I know.
Nonetheless, make Reigns earn it. And then imagine the night after Chamber, Goldberg's there. And then Reigns, after withstanding a hell of a Chamber match, goes up to Goldberg and goes, "Hey, Bill, I'm next."
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Then he hasn't been given it. He has earned it.
Okay, so let me ask you this, though. Would people just be complaining about the chamber match with Reigns in it because everybody know like he'd be a
that's-
minus 2,000 in the betting odds.
That's already the perception for the women's one because everybody knows Shayna's going to win that.
Yeah,
From
I
a
know,
but
but Reigns is different. Reigns has a history.
I understand. You have Reigns come in number 1.
Yeah.
Make him like withstand.
But then take him out of the match for the entirety of it, and then he comes back at the end
for the entire thing.
Nah,
and he has to earn it. I'm not saying he has to eliminate everybody. Don't go too far.
Yeah,
but he has to get the feeling that he earned it.
Yeah. Well, okay. So in his defense, he just went through like a 6-month program with Baron Corbin. If you don't think that's him earning it, I don't know. That's way more grueling than an Elimination Chamber match, man.
Well, that's grueling for us watching.
you think it wasn't grueling for him to perform?
No, I imagine Baron's probably fun to work with.
Yeah, he probably is.
Not that fun to watch,
right.
but he's probably fun to work with.
You're probably right.
I don't know. It's just like this is WrestleMania. You don't have to like make the match and then spend a month and a half building that one match. You can build to the match being created.
Yeah,
and they did a piss poor job at doing that tonight.
Yeah,
for the 2 marquee matches on SmackDown.
Yeah,
awful.
You know, honestly, like the Goldberg Reigns one didn't bug me that much. So yeah, didn't bug me that much. The Bray one was unforgivably bad. It was bad. I mean, Roman's been through enough. He comes out. He says, "I'm next." That's fine. But yeah, no. What did shock me? We'll go back to it real quick. Is the audience. And this was confirmed. The friendo Lindsay was there. Mm-hmm. I think she dropped a super chat as well. So she was the one who had that mix up in the Secret Santa thing, and so she went to SmackDown tonight thanks to the Friendoverse. And by the way, I got to say it was a really good crowd.
It was.
And during she confirmed in the Friendoverse Facebook group that when Goldberg and Roman were both in there, and that crowd was giving them so much, they were saying, "You both suck, you both suck." And you see Goldberg look like irked. I'm like, dude, Macaulay Culkin just got... The first thing Goldberg tweeted was in response to Macaulay Culkin saying, "I'm canceling my tickets to Tampa," and Goldberg calls him a dork. If you're letting Macaulay Culkin get under your skin, something's wrong. Something's very wrong. You shouldn't have taken this stupid title, man. You should have just said, "No, Vince. Just give it to the kid. It's fine."
I know.
That's what he should be doing. But yeah, so they were both in there chanting. They're still booing Reigns. Like, they're still gonna boo this crap. You know what I mean? Like, Reigns having that title, it feels so cheap now because he didn't beat the Fiend for it. Goldberg suplex beat it, which was this is an exposure of the business that's 10 times worse than a Joey Ryan dick flip.
Yep,
it's worse than anything else.
Yep.
Oh, he's old. He peaked in 1998. He's got a jackhammer, which is a suplex. Like, honestly, I've never doled out a suplex before because I'm not a wrestler. I could probably do one on par with what we saw at Super Showdown.
Let's kind of pass through a suplex right now.
Let's go ahead and do it live for patrons.
Post show will be suplex, and then me trying to get up from it.
It'll be suplex.
I won't be selling
suplex shitty.
So no, I agree. The fact that they said, "Hey Goldberg, we're going to book you as basically as a indestructible force," and in the process, you have the Fiend in several matches take everything from his opponents. Everything gets up. Mm-hmm. One jackhammer, one poorly delivered jackhammer, and it beats him. Get out of here with that nonsense.
Yeah.
And then Cena's going to hit him with like 7 AAs.
Yeah, I know.
And Fiend's going to get up.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's the same thing with AJ and Undertaker. Taker drops him with one choke slam. Yeah. AJ's going to kick out of a tombstone at WrestleMania.
I know, yeah. Totally.
It's like, what's the difference? It's not like AJ had a real match.
He didn't have it. Yeah, I know.
You know, he toyed with R-Truth and made him tap to the calf crusher. That wasn't...
Powers of Darkness.
It's like there's no consistency match to match in terms of what amount of damage will lead to a pin. I understand WrestleMania, you think you got to have 5-star matches. Just give me some damn consistency.
Holy crap, we saw a Canadian Destroyer tonight from
that was
like
cool.
the second row.
It was like a sunset flip Canadian Destroyer. That was
great.
It
was rad. And then Michael Cole's like, "I don't even know what that move's called."
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like on
didn't he also call it when he was still on Raw and Ray did one? Did he say that was some sort of a pile driver variant?
Yeah, like
or was that Corey that said that?
No, it was him. Corey's the one who dubbed it tonight properly. I mean, half properly, anyways. He actually there was the recognition that he knew what the freaking move was called.
He totally knows the move. Yeah.
So we had a John Cena debut vignette. This is like the 15th time this month, thanks to the Ruthless Aggression promotion that we've seen. Ruthless Aggression. After that, we had Bailey versus Naomi in a Super Showdown rematch, and Naomi's like, I don't have that baggy T-shirt this time, so I've got your number. This was not a title match, though.
No, it ended up not even really being a match. So Bailey...
Well, it wasn't scheduled to be a title match, and in fact, it wasn't even a match.
So Bailey gets in the ring, and she grabs the mic, and
you grabbed two? Dang it.
She pokes her head through the ropes and was like, hold on. Why am I here? I shouldn't even have to be here. I already beat you. I made history at Crown Royal, defending my title. And then she introduces a future Grammy Award winner. Mm-hmm. She listed off a bunch of accolades that are apparently the boss's future. Sasha Banks. She's back.
Mm-hmm.
So about 60 seconds later, and right after that, Bailey drops Naomi from behind while she's watching Sasha makes her entrance. I never heard the bell ring.
Yeah.
Because the ref, Jessica Carr, sees that and was like, and then the match happened, but the bell never rang.
Yeah.
To my recollection. One thing I want to notice I mentioned about the Goldberg thing. So Goldberg's staying in the ring before he's talking. There's a good amount of booze. And he spits his gum out on the mat.
Ew.
I know.
Yeah.
He's a stander.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, have some respect. Doesn't he know the mat is sacred?
Well, he's not in the UK, man.
But at the very least, all right. I understand.
Mr. Baylor.
Like, I understand when a lot of people sell shots to the face and stuff, they'll spit.
Okay, so so for me personally, I understand your point. For me personally, I'm going to go ahead and just say I'm not a wrestler. I didn't peak in 1998. Well, in some ways I peaked in 1998. So maybe it's totally cool. I'm sure maybe there's some wrestlers, younger wrestlers in the back who are like, oh, come on, man. But I'm sure the veterans are probably like, yeah, whatever.
Here's the thing. This is akin to someone visiting, taking a really bad crap in your toilet, clogging the toilet, and then it's like, all right, I'm done. I'll see you later.
So you're talking metaphorically about Adam Mayhem.
Well, he never crapped in my house. You let him crap in your house?
No, I'm talking about here. This is our house. This is our going in Raw house, and he came in here. And I said metaphorically. He didn't physically
See, here's the thing. If it was, like I said, sometimes when wrestlers take a punch to the face, they'll spit to add to the effect of it. I mean, Bob Roode almost like spit 5 rows deep.
Yeah.
But, like, is it different? Is the perception different when it's a guy who's not there the whole time?
Look, man, this guy beat Hogan. I think he's earned spitting in there. Let's not get ahead of it. He's
20 years ago.
He can, yeah, I know.
20 years
over
ago.
22 years ago.
20 more than 2 decades ago. Anyway,
he won the title in 4 decades. It's pretty impressive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God, that's depressing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know your brain's like doing the math on that.
No,
one.
it's true. 90s, aughts,
yeah.
2010s, and god damn.
Nobody's done that before.
Bill's the first.
Yeah. Shockingly. I think.
Yeah, Hogan's only got the WWE title in 3.
In 83. He got it in the 90s, obviously.
And then
in the aughts. Not the 2010s.
No.
Yeah.
Yet. Well, I mean, 2020, there's still a possibility, I guess, for the Hulkster.
There's always a possibility.
There's always a possibility.
Tell me he's not getting stem cell treatment in
everywhere.
parts unknown right now.
Anyways, so this match is happening until Naomi hits a rear view, covers. Sasha runs in to break a pin, minus 10 points for Steve. Naomi wins by DQ. Sasha and Bailey are beating up Naomi. Lacey Evans runs down to make the save. So you got Bailey and Naomi brawling, Sasha and Lacey brawling. And the ref seemingly took it upon herself to make this a tag match.
Yeah, Jessica, she's coming up, man. She's like, hey, I just got here a couple months ago, but I'm going to start booking these matches.
Yep.
I got to show them. This is brass ring time. She says, we're going to make this a tag match because that's just sort of what we do here.
Yeah.
So I don't need to hear from management about this one.
Bruce, take it upon myself.
Bruce Pritchard is probably hiding from the other wrestlers right now saying, hey, why is this old man got the Universal title?
Yeah, no.
So yeah, they make the match. It's a tag match. Naomi and Lacey versus Bailey and Sasha. And then Naomi ends up getting the pin on Bailey.
Okay, Ryan Rubel says bell ring before Sasha came out. There you go. See.
All right, cool.
Anyways, continue. Sorry. Just
no, I was just gonna say who won the match. It was Naomi.
Yeah, she
on
pinned.
a pin for Bailey.
Yeah.
But do I get half points for Lacey being in that match?
You do.
Nice. All right.
So
cool.
you still lost 9.5 points in that whole thing.
How many points?
Sorry,
did I
no.
get?
You lost
How
6.5.
Okay. Well, Jesus. I forgot about that stupid. Boy, that's a crap rule. I hate that rule.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of points.
It's funny. I have Sasha. She's the one who actually caused the DQ. I'm not punished at all for that.
I know. What the heck? That's horrible. Anyway,
I'll tell you. Anyways, next we had the New Day backstage. They're walking around. They give a football to Josh McDaniels. He's the offensive coordinator for the New England Patriots.
Oh, that's who that was. That's weird. I didn't recognize him.
They said who it was.
Yeah, I wasn't. My volume was on really low.
Gotcha. So they continue to walk. Big E says to Kofi, "Hey, tonight it's time to get back on that horse.
Yeah, man.
Get on our winning ways again."
Yeah.
They run into Bob Roode and Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
As announced, Kofi has a match with Roode later on.
Yeah.
And then we get another one of these John Cena recaps like we don't know who John Cena is. And it's when he won the WWE title at Mania 21. Steve was there for that.
I was there for that match.
And Michael Cole says, oh, that's when John Cena won his first WWE championship.
So that's not true.
No, he won the U.S. title at Mania before.
But technically that is called the WWE Championship.
I know.
I think the other way would be that's when he won his first championship in the WWE.
Or you could say that's when he won his first WWE World Championship.
Yeah,
I know they don't call it that.
It wasn't the world title. There was a world title. I saw it defended.
True, that same day. Do you remember it?
That same day, Triple H Batista.
Just because you know what it is doesn't mean you remember it.
No, my memory from that pay-per-view is dog shit. It's not good at all. I think Hogan was there, and Stone Cold, and Carlito, and maybe Roddy Piper were in this segment together. I think.
Talk about this particular match. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check on that.
Yeah, let's do that. No, look up the results for that, and I'm gonna see if I can remember the matches on that card. I know Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels on that.
Yeah,
card.
that was a really good match too.
Yeah, but I don't remember anything about that.
Okay, hold on.
I remember more about that watching after the fact.
Okay, so there was Money in the Bank ladder match. Who won it?
Really?
Yeah, who won it?
Hold on, don't tell me. What year was it? Well, 21. That was 2005.
Yeah.
Was that the very first one? Edge.
Yeah.
I think you know
right.
me.
There you go.
Wow, I don't remember that at all.
Undertaker fought whom?
2005. That would have been Undertaker versus the Legend Killer, Randy Orton.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
So far.
I think Undertaker wanted Randy. I don't remember anything about that match.
Well, you know what it was. Who did Trish Stratus was your women's champion? Who did she defend the title against?
2005. Molly Holly.
Christy Hemme.
Oh wow.
Who did Big Show
Well,
wrestle at that particular WrestleMania?
shit. I don't know. Eddie Guerrero.
Aki Bono in the sumo match.
Yeah. I don't remember that at all.
Who did Eddie Guerrero battle?
Like Chavo or somebody.
Ray.
Oh man, that was probably a killer match.
Probably really good.
Man.
Shame you don't remember it.
Remember their match at Halloween Havoc? I remember that one from
great.
TV.
That was great.
Wow.
All right, that's fun. Anyways, this match was all right.
That was fun. No, this was a good match.
It
Bob
was
Roode
good.
got his first victory in the WWE in this match. That was awesome.
Well, not his first ever.
Yeah.
No, he's a former champion, like singles
No,
champion.
first victory ever. It really feels like that. Okay, Robert Roode got like one of his first victories here.
All right, there's Robert Roode. There you go. There you go.
I'm pretty sure this is probably Robert Roode's first singles victory in the WWE.
Probably. Yeah, it was a fun match. Bob Roode won by roll-up. Of course, Dolph did get involved. So Bob Roode goes for a glorious DDT. Kofi counters with SOS covers. He's too close to the ropes. Dolph puts Bob Roode's foot on the rope. And ref says, hey, pin attempt over. Kofi gets up. He's distracted by Dolph. Bob Roode rolls him up. And then throughout the match, Mandy was watching backstage. After the match ended, Sonya magically appears there. I assume between the last shot of Mandy and the one here, she walked up to her and said something about, oh, you're a guy.
Yeah.
Dolph.
Yeah. You know what? Somebody mentioned on Twitter today the idea of Otis versus Dolph at Mania, and they were like poo-pooing it. And I'm like, no, I think it's great. They put a lot of time into this particular angle, and a lot of work and effort has been put into it. Give us Otis versus Dolph. Now, I don't even want a moment in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. I want an actual, not even a pre-show match. I want an actual fucking match between Dolph Ziggler and Otis on the grandest goddamn stage of them all over this shit.
What if they put the tag titles on Dolph and Bob Roode heading into Mania, and it's Heavy Machinery versus Dolph and Bob Roode, and that's the match?
Yeah, I'd dig that because I'd dig that too, but I kind of just want a singles match between the two of them.
Heavy Machinery is next. They're backstage. And Otis is like, Take.
Tucky.
I feel like there's something not right about Mandy going out with Dolph.
You got to leave it a little. It's not you, dude. I know it always feels not right, but that's just how life is.
Well, that's kind of what Tucky says. The truth is sometimes you don't get the girl.
Yeah, Tucky was right. He was good here, yeah.
And he suggests that Otis let Mandy go.
Yeah.
He says next week we're going to get Otis the love you deserve from the WWE Universe.
Oh, he's going to find some attractive lady out in the crowd? Who wants to lay down with Otis?
I think the implication is they're going to go and have a match, and he's going to get the love and adulation of the WWE Universe.
Lame city.
I mean, it seemed to make Otis happy. I guess at this point, any love is
I
better
know,
than no love.
because he's a dullard, and he didn't deserve Mandy Rose anyways. Dolph is an accomplished stand-up comedian.
Well,
he's got an incredible body. He was in a great movie where he faced off against Rusev Rusev with a gun.
I've never actually seen the movie, neither of you.
I mean, I'm sure he looks amazing naked. Like, could you imagine
probably.
a sex tape with those two? It'd be amazing. It'd be huge. I don't want to see a sex tape with Otis. It looked like Peter from Family Guy when he's naked, how his belly just hangs over his genitalia.
Oh, dear.
Nah, I don't want to see that stuff. Otis is a loser. Let's face it. He's a loser.
It's rough, man.
Tucky should put him on Tinder or something. Otis, swipe left. You know, they're figuring it out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know anything about Tinder.
I mean, I just hear jokes about it.
Yeah, there's swiping involved. I know that much.
And then there was, what's-his-face, Cal.
Yeah.
He was doing a thing.
There's a new thing
during
now.
our live stream.
Isn't Bumble the new thing?
Yeah, he was looking for love on one of our live streams.
Bumble, I think it's called.
That'd
They
be rad.
sponsor the Clippers, I think. There's the Clippers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Bumble.
That's cool.
Bumble. Anything next?
I think it was invented by a lady who got tired of Tinder for whatever reason. I don't know
she
how
could build
there's
a better Tinder.
I guess so. I don't know what the difference is. It's still swiping and
As you swipe the opposite direction.
yeah, ugly. Oh, nice.
But if you want to contact somebody, do you swipe right or left on Tinder?
Fuck if I know, man. I don't know. I think it's right. I'm just gonna guess it's right because it'd be terrible if it's the opposite of right because that's wrong. Not directionally.
Well, here's the thing. I
obviously,
feel like
it's
if you
left.
hold your phone in your right hand.
But not everybody's right-handed. Man.
I know, but I think it's the majority of people are right-handed, right?
Okay, yeah, probably.
So if I'm right-handed, I feel like it's easier to do this, left.
Yeah.
And most people, I would assume, would.
Swiping left feels like you're throwing it away. Swiping right, you have to make the extra thing.
Well, hold in your right hand.
This still feels like it's throwing it away. You're leaving them behind.
Exactly. That's nice.
To the left is behind. So
exactly.
it's like you want to go, yeah, that's good.
So this motion feels more natural than this way with my right hand.
Yeah.
Therefore, you're probably going to, while
you're going to ditch more people than not.
Yes.
Yeah. Unless you're super desperate.
Just ergonomically, swiping right feels like.
Yeah. Maybe they should do a thing where you get to control which way you swipe. Because if you just want to cast a huge net.
Why not up or down?
Up or down.
That's
send him to hell or bring him to heaven.
I'm not saying in terms of the motion with the right hand, that is, in terms of the intuitiveness of it, how comfortable it is, it's equal.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they should hook it up to Siri. Just be like, no, yes, no, yes. Bang, marry, kill.
Oh, wow. Next, we had a Nakamura and Braun contract signing. Mm-hmm. Best part of this, when Braun threw an office chair out of the ring. So as soon as Braun gets there.
God, 2 people in a row said they're left-handed here in chat.
Wow.
That's, man. No, 3 people. Jeez.
What percentage of the populace is left-handed? Look that up while I go through
That's an easy
this.
thing.
So as soon as Braun gets in there, Sammy grabs the mic and he's like, hey, let's conduct this thing like gentlemen. He says, Braun, please would you grab a seat? And that's when Braun grabs the office chair and throws it out of the ring.
Oh, my
10%.
God. Really? Bama's left-handed. That's crazy. 1 in 10, huh?
Braun chucks the chair out of the ring. Sammy says Nakamura couldn't enjoy his birthday because Braun power slammed on the piano and Nakamura had to get 9 staples in his head.
This was the first time that, and here's the thing, all my confidence points are on Braun.
Oh, he's totally winning.
But this was the first time that these guys actually came off as somewhat threatening and with it, not hapless. This is the first time ever.
Although I don't know how legally binding. Sammy apparently.
Sammy is not a lawyer. He's
There's
many
2
things. He's not a
There's
lawyer.
2 things.
You don't know how to write that.
Yeah, you can't just write an amendment and sign it. And then he says, go back and give this to the notary. Notary has to be present when it's signed. Otherwise.
The notary's job is being a witness and making sure that you are who you are. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So if you take it backstage to the notary, you just wasted money on a notary.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Is the notary looking at the TV? Does that count? Can you witness this via monitor?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I've never seen a notary at a contract signing in the WWE, so I'm kind of thinking that within the kayfabe universe of WWE, notaries can look at the TV.
Then that needs to be. I feel like then they need to cut backstage to the notary looking at the screen all awkward, like, you know.
It's like Austin Theory with glasses.
There you go. Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
From 15 years ago.
Exactly.
Anyway, so Braun interrupts Sammy when he's going on about how terrible birthday Nakamura had, and he's like, I don't care what's in the contract. I know at the end of it, I'm going to have to fight all three of you. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to sign it anyways. And Sammy's like, oh, you don't say. You're fine.
You can
fighting
fight
all three of us?
And he's like, you're really going to turn my words around on me like that?
It's like,
And
well,
he's
here,
like,
let me.
No, you just said you can do this. And he's like, let me just make an amendment here, an amendment there.
And they all sign it.
And they all sign it.
And then Sammy declares the Intercontinental title match at Elimination Chamber will now be a 3-on-1 handicap match.
Yeah.
And Braun then very calmly picks up the table, moves it to the corner.
Yeah.
And asks Sammy, what makes you think any of you guys are even going to get to the Elimination Chamber anyways? Brawl breaks out. Numbers overwhelm Braun. Nakamura and Cesaro hold Braun in the corner and allows Sammy to hit 2 haluva kicks. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen a haluva kick in a while. It was good to see that.
Yeah, I know. It was awesome because Sammy's been out of action, and I'm hoping this signals that he's not out of action.
Hopefully, or at least that he'll wrestle somewhat.
Yeah.
Instead of not at all.
Yeah.
Nakamura falls with the Kinshasa, and then Nakamura and Cesaro suplex Braun through the table while Sammy boots him.
Yeah.
Essentially a haluva kick.
Yeah, suplex. It was cool. It was cool. It was a nice moment. They're totally. Well, okay, here's the thing, though. Is it whoever gets the pin gets the title, or is that where we're to be believed?
I would think so.
Should Nakamura be like, whoa, wait a second, hold on. Now my chances went down. I mean, granted, you guys aren't going to be attacking me, but you could.
You know what they could very well do is have Sammy accidentally win.
Yeah.
And so it's Sammy and Braun at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
And Braun just annihilates them.
Yeah. That could be fun. And then you get the thing back. I got my water.
That's entirely possible. After that, or around this time, it was officially confirmed that Roman versus Goldberg was going to happen at WrestleMania for the Universal title.
Yes.
No build up to Roman earning that spot.
You don't need to build it. He already told you, man. He already earned it. He earned it 6-month program with Baron Corbin.
I'm surprised they didn't make the announcement on Twitter as opposed to on the show, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know.
After that, we had Daniel Bryan taking on Curtis Axel, speaking to somebody who hasn't wrestled in a long time, at least not on television.
Man, yeah, this is the first time he's wrestled in the WWE.
And then Drew Axel was on commentary.
Yeah,
Michael Cole messed up his name again. That was actually pretty funny.
That was totally on, because that last week was obviously a goof.
And this one was purposeful.
So that's pretty funny stuff. And yeah, I love this. I really like this, man. I think this is a fun little feud. It's two people that we really love, obviously, Daniel Bryan, Drew Gulak. And the great thing about this is that the story is playing out that Drew is teaching these guys the secrets to beating Daniel Bryan, and they're implementing them. It's just in the end, Daniel Bryan is just too damn good, and he's got 20 more things in his arsenal for every one that you figure out. So Daniel Bryan ends up winning. Axel goes for a perfect plex. So Daniel Bryan had gone for, let's see here.
Curtis Axel is in control of this match most of the time.
Yeah. So he gets the yes chant. Let's see here. Bryan turns the tables on Curtis Axel. Axel tries a bunch of roll-ups. So prior to this, Daniel Bryan was doing his yes kicks. And on the last one, Curtis knew, duck down, go for the roll-up. He tried that. He was able to handle Bryan for a little bit.
Yeah.
But then in the end, Axel goes for a perfect plex. Daniel Bryan escapes that right into a yes lock for the win. He gets the win on Drew Gulak's coaching ability once again.
Yep. Next we had Miz and Morrison real quickly. Photo shoot. Go to commercial, come back. They come down the ring for a promo. They get in there. Miz is like, where's our you deserve it chance, huh?
Yeah.
And there was a smattering of them. Miz then names off a bunch of great movie sequels. It's like, what do these all have in common? They're all better than the first installment of the franchise. And then Morrison makes some joke about the Marine. Like, why didn't you mention the Marine 2? And Miz says, I was in like 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Once he's in, Miz then says the haters can choke on their pancakes. They did exactly what they said they were going to do, and that was win the tag titles at Crown Royal. He says, we didn't even hear the haters. All we hear is their chant. And they try to get it going to some modest success. It's a horrible chant.
Yeah.
It's awful. Ref runs out, starts talking to Greg Hamilton. Here's another instance where I feel like things kind of got flip-flopped. So ref runs out, telling a bunch of stuff to Greg Hamilton, using his fingers like he's counting something. And so Greg Hamilton announces that the Miz Morrison's first tag team title defense will be against the New Day, Heavy Machinery, Lucha House Party, Bob Roode and Dolph Ziggler, and the Usos at Elimination Chamber. Then the Usos come out. And it's like, oh, they're going to talk some trash? No, there's a match.
Yeah, they have a match.
Between the Usos and Miz and Morrison. Shouldn't they have the match first, have the Usos win, and then make an announcement about Elimination Chamber?
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I kind of like that Miz and Morrison came out and basically during their victory celebration got this bombshell dropped on them. So I'm okay with that. Either way, it works fine for me. It's all right.
Anyways.
I mean, freaking, we got a Sunset Flip Destroyer, a Samoan Destroyer here.
Pretty cool. Yeah, Miz and Morrison, the day after winning those tag titles, lost this match. I believe it was Sean Ross Sapp pointed out that Miz and Morrison have lost 3 of their last 4 matches. The only one they've won is the match where they actually won the titles. And that's because John Morrison used the chair.
Yeah.
So they're booking them as sneaky heels.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Which wasn't the case at first. They were beating the members of New Day in singles matches more or less, I think, on the up and up. I don't think there was any outright cheating. They might have been in the rules.
Yeah, there was like distractions.
But
there were distractions, but it was like,
no chairs.
It was fairly minor.
No foreign objects,
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, so Jimmy hits that sunset flip destroyer off the second rope. Jay follows with a top rope splash. Usos win. It was a fun match. And then we talked about this at the head of the show. John Cena comes out for a promo. And we've pretty much gone through all the beats here. We got our Cena Bray Mania match booked, apparently.
Yeah.
Took a point to the sign, a tip of the cap. It's a done deal.
Yeah.
Binding contract. Maybe all contract signing should just be that.
I mean, maybe
Point to the mat.
Okay.
Tip of the cap.
So this is totally like not how they're playing this. It's totally not.
They should have spit in their hands and shaken on it.
But I what if Bray is just now that he lost and he's feeling really low, he's going through a crisis of confidence where he's just like, well, I guess I'm just regular WWE superstar now. So you get a series of vignettes where he's like back there at catering, he's like trying to go to the performance center to work out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just reaching here.
No, I get that.
He's like, he goes, it shows like a flashback to this week, next week. And he goes to Vince, can I go point at the sign, please? I've always wanted to point at the sign.
But you didn't win the Rumble.
Let me in.
No, first he knocks on the door and goes, let me in. Let's do some questions. Oh, here, I'll do Super Chat. Sorry. First, we got a new channel member, Shelby Fielding. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for the support. Oh, let me check the patrons really quick.
Okay. Zach Gray Hat says, I'm going to Revolution. It's going to be awesome. Lena Bliss says, so is Sheamus in a tag team that we don't know about? Nah, they just canceled that whole match. Lindsay Desitel, hey, friendo Steven Larson, just want to thank you all for everything. Tonight was a well-needed night out, a night of blast.
That's awesome.
Foreplay 2004, Reigns never got a shot since being stripped. It's true. Oh, Lindsay says, ignore my first super chat. Sorry about it, Lindsay. We usually just do all the super chats at the question section of the show.
Yeah.
Johnny Ralston, in the middle of watching clips of SmackDown right now. God, the stuff is so bad. Yeah, there's a lot of disappointing stuff.
Yeah. We got a couple new patrons here. Christian Mejia and Gamer Realm. Thank you very much. And I think Philly Flexer upped his pledge so that he can take advantage of...
Be back on Matt Chat, hopefully, too.
Yeah. We got... So, at the $50 Patreon mark, we've got the brand new orange and teal blue type Friendo Club shirt.
You see this Too Good Me Brother down here? That's
Look at that right there.
You can find that.
And you also get like a Friendo Club red sticker, and you get a Friendo Club hologram sticker. So
It's just too good, brother.
it's just too good, brother.
Speaking of Gamer Realm, he has a super chat here. Next draft, righties to Raw, lefties to SmackDown.
Well, then SmackDown's going to have like nobody. They're going to have 10%. Handsome B, did you get this super chat? Did Fiend sandbag the jackhammer? I don't think so. I don't think that he dead weighted him. I don't think that's Bray Wyatt.
No, I don't think so either.
I would be really shocked if that was the case. Oh, and we got a brand new $1. Oh no, that was Gamer Realm. Okay, cool.
Alex Foster says, according to Sammy, there's a notary backstage. What other random jobs are probably backstage? Well, we know there's someone who's designing and doing the work on the ring gear. Mm-hmm. Sasha's husband.
Yeah.
He's back there. Outside of production. Outside of catering.
Wait, what's the question? Kayfabe, who's backstage? Oh, what are the random jobs
what
are
are the
probably
random
backstage?
jobs?
We've seen a lot of stuff. We've seen makeup people.
Outside of that, I'm considering that all part of production.
Oh, outside of production?
Because like notary public is not something that someone wouldn't be there for the sake of production of the show.
Yeah, okay.
I'd say save for catering because anything that's not involved in actually putting on the show on a consistent basis. So no, you can't say pyro guy because there's pyro guy every week now.
Okay, so let's just take a look at this week. Goldberg's handlers.
Security, yeah. But he didn't come out with his security.
No, but you suspect that he probably still has it. I'm talking about his handlers, his personal assistants. Cena's
Personal assistant
and Hollywood insurance people to make sure he doesn't get touched.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there is some sort of no contact clause.
It could be until the actual match.
That could be because he's like involved in a lot. He's got a heavy slate right now. He's not The Rock where he can sort of like The Rock. I feel like he can sort of pause things if he wants to pause.
Yeah,
things.
he never does though.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see if he has that match with Roman next year.
Yeah. Carlos Villalba, did they have Goldberg not do his full entrance so he wouldn't get so gassed? No, I think they just want to kick off the show with him just coming right on out.
Yeah. No, I don't know. That's actually a good question. I mean, they probably just wanted to get to it because they knew that, hey, they're getting really good at the science of muting the crowd. Because the crowd, it honestly, it sounded like there wasn't a person. It sounded like there was 15 people in the building during that face-off.
But 8 of them were booing.
Yeah, they were all saying something. They all thought they were extras in a movie.
Yeah.
How they were like in the background of a restaurant scene.
Ricky Scurvy asks, why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Nah, man, because we're all friendos. Alex Foster here in the Discord. Can we just acknowledge that Tucker seems to be the best friend someone could have? Yeah, no, Tucker's playing his role pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Paul Lenkick is the Roman Reigns versus Goldberg match for the Universal Championship the most blatant bit of shoehorning you have ever seen. It just didn't have any build. They didn't build to it. It's like, oh, we'll do spear versus spear. That's going to sell it enough for people.
Nah, I'm fine with it. 6 months of Baron Corbin. Let's see. Aurelius, I'm going to Elimination Chamber. It's in 2 weeks, and I have no idea what I'm expecting to see outside of the Women's Chamber match. I think the tag match is going to be really fun.
It'll be fun.
I think it's going to be really fun. I like the matches they have scheduled. I think the Raw Women's match is going to be good. The tag match is going to be fun. Wait, is there a third one? No, it's just those two? All right, that's enough. And we get to see. And we get to see, hey, hold on a second. I don't know which two are going to be involved, but Lucha House Party is going to be in that match. Hopefully, I want to see I wish it was Grand Metalik and Lindsay, but it's probably going to be Kalisto and one of the other guys.
Neither of the top titles will be defended, however. No Universal title match, no WWE title match. We'll probably get a U.S. title match.
Yeah.
We're going to get an Intercontinental title match.
No Raw Women's match.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Greg Morris. Last year, Kofi had to run through an Elimination Chamber match, then several gauntlet matches to get a shot at the title. This year, Roman Reigns walks in the main event. Listen.
It's like the Burger King came up to him and said, here you go.
This year, Roman Reigns had to go through 6 months of Baron Corbin and dog food. I'm actually completely on board with him walking out there.
Wolfpack for life. Will Bayley's match be on the kickoff show for Mania? She doesn't have a solid enough opponent or storyline like the other two women's titles. They're really trying to build up Lacey into a formidable opponent, so it's going to be on the main card. It's going to be. Christopher Rampersad, very important question. Now, since Undertaker, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, Edge, and John Cena will be at and wrestle at WrestleMania, will WWE make us pay $60 for WrestleMania now? And how will they promote this? Will people pay for this? And is WWE screwing their fan base? I kind of feel like because they're adding all the nostalgia acts, they're going to feel more entitled to charge people for this.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Because when Goldberg showed up a couple weeks back, that segment, Spike. Interested to see the last segment for SmackDown, how that did ratings-wise, whether there's a spike. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's one of the reasons why they're packing on all the nostalgia acts this year, mainly because, I don't know, in the week after Elimination Chamber, they're going to announce their deal with ESPN Plus and say, hey, not only have to pay $5 more a month more just to get access to ESPN Plus, you got to dole out $60 for WrestleMania.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes over.
That's how it's going to go over. But people will still, a lot of people, not everybody, a lot of people will still pay the $60 to watch WrestleMania. Actually, $65 because you do have to pay $5 a month just to get ESPN Plus.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we'll see. I'll be. I guess I won't be surprised. We'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens. Are ESPN Plus pay-per-view numbers public?
Yeah, I think so. I think Meltzer said the McGregor fight got like 2 million buys.
Yeah.
I think pay-per-view buys are actually pretty. I mean, there's like record, like you can look and see how many pay-per-view buys.
Yeah, but given that it's through a specific thing like ESPN Plus.
I mean, I'm just going by.
But no, you're right. You're right. Meltzer has said that. Yeah, they have those.
Or I read. I don't know if it was Meltzer for the McGregor one, but it was got like 2 million buys or something like that.
Yeah.
Prince C. Ross, in your opinion, what is the most overrated big-time WWE moment that gets replayed over and over again? And what is a moment you wish would get a little more love? John Cena coming out and ruthless aggressioning Kurt Angle is. They play that way too much.
They have lately. Yeah. Well, they got a documentary. They should have called it a docudrama.
They really should have. A kayfabe event.
Yeah, I know exactly.
A kayfabe television event.
Kayfabe drama. Anyways, is that it for the show?
Sure, if you want it to be.
All right. I think I'm good with that.
All right.
Well, thanks, everybody. We appreciate it. Were there more questions you wanted to
There was
read?
more questions, but it's fine. We got an overrun we got to do still today.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. We've only done 4 this week. We promised 5.
No, we did the Super Showdown.
We didn't do Who Won Wrestling this week. We can do that real quick.
Okay, that's fine. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We got more stuff we got to do. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.